Today I'm going to show you Battlefield running on a 5800X3D and a 2080, or you could say a 3060, an RTX 3060. We're going to do ray tracing only on Battlefield 5 today, so we're going to start off on low quality preset. I am going to turn off motion blur on all the videos, and I'm leaving everything else on normal. We're obviously going to turn off vertical sync as well because we don't like that. Okay, so without further ado, going to just constantly redo this mission over and over and over until the end. So we get a bit of motion, we get some lighting, and yeah, some other stuff. So this, we get some skiing down the hill for motion with ray tracing going on, and see how like it affects the FPS on all the different settings. So at the start of this mission, they try and make you have an epileptic fit every time. I don't know why. I think EA needs to sort that out. So okay, we are on low details, everything's lowest, ray tracing is on. Let's get into this. Let's go down the hill here and we'll start the benchmark. There we go. 120 FPS. That's pretty damn good actually. A 2080 or a 3060. A 3060 should get around the same as this with the 5800X3D. So going down here. The differences in quality don't really change much visually until you reach ultra settings, I believe. But we're going to go through them all. The FPS does change dramatically between lowest and ultra. So yeah, this is where I'm going to go, and to show you that ray tracing is on, the little dots over the screen that you see everywhere, that's just an effect that ray tracing has on this game. I think it's broken, but I don't know. EA hasn't tried to fix it, so I'm guessing it's part of the game. If you don't have ray tracing on, you don't see them dots on the screen. Let's kill these two guys here. Bang, and bang. Alright, and we'll stand underneath this light, and we'll get the reflection off the gun to shine into the camera. It's nice and pretty, even on low details and stuff, you know. We even got a shadow. The shadow doesn't seem to go out as far, I think, as ultra and high details, but you guys will see that. And then I want to stand in front of this other light over here. Ooh. Oh, we got no shadow coming off this light. Interesting, interesting. But we have a shadow coming off the moon, which is okay, I guess. Alright guys, so now we are going to go into medium settings. We turn off VSync and we turn off motion blur. We're going to go back and back, and we're going to restart the mission. And as we wait, I could tell you a story, but I'm not going to, because I'm not very good at telling stories. Okay. Let's see how long this takes to load. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, that didn't take too long at all. Alright, here comes the epileptic fit, and the game is up. So going from low to medium, we lost about probably 20 FPS. Maybe we're sitting at 92. Alright, let's go. Let's go down the hill again. Gonna try and keep these almost the same as I can, so everyone gets an idea on the bench, on the quality that they're gonna get. If they're gonna get a 3060 or a 2080, though most people will probably be looking at the 30 series cards or the 40 series cards by now. I will be getting a 3080 in the mail soon, so I'll be doing all these tests again, and I might do a side-by-side comparison of FPS when I get it. So, as you can see, we were getting around 100 here before, now we're getting 91. We'll go right over to the edge. It does look beautiful. Battlefield 5, I believe, is one of the more beautiful looking battlefields. So we'll kill them two guys, we'll go back over to our lamppost and we'll stand underneath that and have a look at our shadows, have a look at our reflection off the gun. Ooh, there you go. Nice and shiny. And we'll see our shadow. I think our shadow definitely looks better in medium settings than it did on low. Like you can see it's still going around, where on low it wasn't even doing that. And over here we've got a shadow from this light now, which we didn't have before, which is pretty good. And you know, we're sitting at like 70 to 80 FPS, so that's a pretty big hit in performance. Alright, let's go to high settings now. We'll turn off VSync again, and we will turn off motion blur. Back, and we will restart mission. We'll watch our little video once again. Man, benchmark videos are pretty fun to do until you have to watch the same video 20 times over and over. So this shot here looks pretty amazing, I reckon. Oh, it takes a little bit longer to load now that we're in a higher setting. That's interesting. Epileptic fit, and we are okay to go. So we turn around a bit, do a little swing around. Now we're sitting at 80 FPS. So before we were getting like 90 FPS, now we're at 80. It's getting lower and lower, guys, so hopefully we stay above 60 on Ultra. Alright, here we go down the terrain. The terrain should look amazing on Ultra. I think it looks better, but we'll find out. Whee! I love this skiing in this game. It's actually pretty fun to do. It's too bad that this is like the only part of Battlefield where you do skiing. And then you take off your skis, and we'll run around over here again. So on low settings, I think we're at 110 FPS here. Medium, we're at 90, and what are we on? High now. So high has definitely tanked our performance a bit. So now we're on 75, 70, 80, 70 to 80. In multiplayer, your performance should be higher than this on, because multiplayer is technically easier to run. You're not running AI, you're not running bots in the background, and like do other things. So, although we haven't really ran into any micro starters yet, which is pretty impressive. So our shadow, it goes out even further now on medium, I believe. So we've got the moon shadow, and then we've got the light shadow, which is very faded there, but it's working pretty well. We'll get the reflection off the gun. So what are we on? We're on like 60 FPS. It's very bright now. I don't know if it's brighter than low or medium, but hey, there's that. Oh, the dude's in front of our light. I think, yeah, his hand's casting a shadow onto his body, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Alright guys, let's go to Ultra settings, and this will be the last run of the day, and it'll be the end of the video after this one. So let's turn off video VSync and motion blur once again, and we will restart mission, and we'll wait, it will probably be even further on the loading screen we have to wait for this time. Let's find out. We'll try and skip when we can. If we make it up to the barrel, guys, well then it's taken a little bit longer. So the higher, this is interesting actually, the higher your graphics are, the longer it takes to load the next level. Yeah, so they were starting to push it down the hallway that time. I've never noticed that before. So if you want to get through a game faster, maybe lowering your graphics settings might help you load to the next map. So we're on 70 FPS now. I believe we were on 75 to 80 FPS before, so we're even dropping into 60s now. Okay, so let's go. We're on Ultra, motion blur's off, VSync's off, ray tracing is on. Let's go. There's shadows popping in and out there from the tree. Let's go for a ride. Ultra looks so nice. Though it's hard to tell the difference between Ultra and the lower settings while you're skiing down the hill. Oh look, 56 FPS, 53. Whee! 70. Ugh. I thought I was gonna ski off the edge there, and it's a long way down. I don't want to do that. Alright, we'll get up here again and have a look over our edge. You know what? I think our frame rate, our frame rate is worse than before, worse than high, but it's not too bad. It does dip down into the 50s a few times, so let's go and kill our two guys again. One. Oh, I missed him. Oh, bad shot. Two. Alright, killed our two friends. And now we're going to stand underneath this light. Again. Trying to get the reflection for you guys on Ultra. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to get on Ultra, I think. I think it's more accurate. You have to be a little bit more accurate on Ultra for ray tracing to reflect off your gun. So we got a shadow that goes all the way out now. That's pretty cool. So Ultra, it does affect your shadows a lot. And like the reflections of the light, that's pretty cool. We also see like some wind movement coming over the top of the, like there's some physics effect sort of thing coming off the ground, which is pretty neat. Alright, we're standing in front of the light again, and it looks better than before, I think. We'll go down a bit further this time. Since we're on Ultra, we'll have a look down here. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Which setting do you reckon looks the best? So this would be the benchmark if you had a 3060 or a 2080, an RTX 2080 or a 3060 with ray tracing turned on. It is playable at Ultra. Would I recommend playing at Ultra? No, I wouldn't recommend playing at Ultra, especially if you're playing multiplayer. 60 FPS, it feels a little bit sluggish, and yeah, I wouldn't recommend playing this at Ultra on multiplayer. So this wraps up the video, guys. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. I will be doing more videos like this on other games. When I get my 3080, I will be doing this video again, but obviously with the 3080, and it should be much higher frame rates. I will be doing other videos as well with the 3080 when I get it. So yeah, It will be all with the 5800 X3D, so if you're interested in getting a 5800 X3D and you want to see the performance of it in other games, you're more than welcome to like and subscribe, and I will be doing more benchmarks like this for you guys. So yeah.
Hello guys, it's BattyMate here. If you have any questions, leave us a comment. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you hated it, give us a thumbs down. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.